Hi, everybody, and welcome to our channel, Two Crohn's Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. So before we get started, this is new moon energy in Gemini for the star sign of Gemini. So I block and blind anybody who tries to send us negative or harmful energy while we are doing this live stream, and I return it back to you with the power of Angel Michael and Jesus Christ. And so it is. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here, Geminis. I was going to do the monthlies, but we're so close to the new moon. We only got a couple of days here until the new moon happens, that I decided to just shift my focus onto the moon energy. I have a lot of things going on in my world, so because of being so busy, I'm trying to make time to get the monthlies done. So I may not get them done in a timely fashion. However, I am working on them behind the scenes. So please forgive me. When you're done watching this video, please make sure to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up and leave a kind comment for somebody. If not for Leanne or I, leave it for somebody else to find, because we need a lot of light in this world, okay? And a little bit of kindness spreads a whole bunch of light. It is free to give and it hurts no one. So make sure that you do so. Like I said, if not a kind comment for Leanne or I, leave it for somebody else to find. Even if it's just a big old smiley face, it does not matter. It all helps out the channel. And like I said, it does spread light. All right. So this is for the star sign of Gemini, and what we're doing is we're checking on the new moon energies here that we got coming here shortly in the star sign of Gemini for the Gemini collective. So let's go ahead and pull that moon energy for Geminis. This card doesn't know which way it wants to go. So for Geminis, that may be what your situation is. You may not know what direction you need to go in. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition and allow the signs and synchronicities to guide you, Gemini. So let's go ahead and pull your card. What did I say? Right there. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And here we are with the new moon in Gemini. And there you are. See how you're looking to the forward. You're looking forward, right? Maybe unsure which way to go. And then here you are intuitively listening to that still small voice within you. So Gemini, that still small voice within you is very, very important in this new moon energy. You need to pay attention to it. On the bottom of the deck, you need to release negativity that could be coming back around and stinging you. It's time to put an ending to it. We have full moon in Scorpio, so there could be something within you that is being reflected back to you when it comes to maybe a negative thought pattern. Well, hello, Carlos. How are you? And put an ending to it, because Scorpio complete endings, okay? So there could be some sort of an emotion, a thought pattern, a belief system, something along them lines that needs to be left go of in this new moon energy that is going to be very key for you to know what direction you are meant to go in. My name is Melody Carlos. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on into this big old pile of cards that I have sitting here. And see if we can get a little bit of a direction here for you. Okay, well, we got one card pop out. Yeah, you need to learn how to trust. Exactly. Trust your intuition, because I feel like you are not trusting it in this month. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly here, Gemini. So you need to trust that still small voice within thyself. Because listen, when you learn to trust it, that is key to moving forward on your path. Okay. So that is very, very important. So the key to knowing what direction is to release all that negative belief system, all that negative thought, emotion. Get rid of the triggers, put an ending to anything that triggers you, and learn to trust in that still small voice. Geminis. Alrighty. Forgiveness. So you need to learn forgiveness because harboring resentment, anger, frustration, worry, it all blocks your flow. It all blocks your intuitive flow. It blocks the inner voice and it blocks your flow. The card's orange. So it does. Orange is the sacral chakra. That's where we hold on to our intuitive, empathic abilities. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another card for you, Gemini. Yeah, abundance. I'm a limitless being that I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. So the key to your limitless abundance is to face whatever the blockages are, such as, like I had said, the limited belief system, the emotions, because we got the sacral chakra coming through here. Release that sacral chakra energy that you have maybe been holding on to since the time you were born, and learn to trust your body and how it feels. Learning to trust for learning to trust that still small voice. I feel, Gemini, you're having a clairaudient activation is what I feel here. So you need to connect with angels. It's very, very, very important. All right, here, Gemini. I think maybe one more card and we can move on to the final message for Geminis. Yeah, look at that, right? So it's about moving. We have a number 7 here. That represents the Chariot. So there's a block here. I feel like there's hands in a situation. You also see the heart space, but I feel like there's some in the portal between the new moon and the full moon portal. There's going to be an opportunity for you to clear out this negative energy that keeps coming back around and triggering you and stinging you like the scorpion. And through this new moon to full moon portal, you're going to be releasing an ending. I feel like an ego death is coming through here. And when you put that death to that ego mind, you're going to realize how your mind manifests. And you're going to realize what was actually blocking you. And what was blocking you was this harboring of this emotion, resentment, anger. And it actually blocked your intuitive nudges, your intuitive, still small voice to flow. Because why? Because you didn't trust, right? You don't trust who you are. You don't trust anybody within your physical reality. Okay. So you can move successfully, but not until you remove this block. And that's what they're telling you. You may feel as though your hands are tied. See how the hands look like are tied together? For some of you, you could actually have maybe a Reiki healing ability, a natural healing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull an animal card for a final message for the new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini. Okay, Condor. So the condor comes to you today, Gemini, telling you you're too enmeshed in a situation. So step back to see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So before you move forward, take a step back out of the situation. Let go of the resentment, let go of the anger, release it all back to the universe, allow them to transmute it, and call your power back with love and forgiveness. That way you can make the correct decision what direction you need to go to by listening to that still small voice within thyself and trusting where you are going, trusting the steps you are being guided to take here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read the Condor's message for Geminis. You've lost perspective here because you either believe there's something that you absolutely need to have happen, or else you're simply being too stubborn to let go. Step back, take a fresh look at your circumstances. It's the forest versus the trees dilemma. You're too close to clearly discern the reality of what's actually taking place. So make a practice of detachment. People think that Most people think of this as cold start way of responding to the situation or person, but nothing is further from the truth. It's far worse to remain so utterly involved and entangled that you lose perspective, and sometimes even yourself. This is all too familiar pattern that stems from the guilty feeling that somehow you're not doing enough unless you completely immerse yourself into the problem or person, continually trying to fix the situation or rescue an individual involved. While this may give you the temporary sense of satisfaction, doing so also creates unhealthy dependencies, yours and others. True detachment is objective and compassion, a state of mind and heart where you still care very much but are distant enough so that you're not under the illusion that you can somehow control the situation or person through your participation or intervention in any situation or conversation. Hence, communication is key. Follow these four simple guidelines. First, be 100% present and attentive. Second, speak your truth maintain a dignified silence. Third, keep the focus on what's really important and what really matters, hence the focus. And fourth, let go of any attachment or outcome. These four steps will help you keep your perspective while remaining compassionately involved and detached at the same time. You can still wield your influence by stating your preferences, whether strong or mild, without insisting on getting your own way. Express yourself and see what happens, all the while honoring and respecting others. Perspective, vision, awareness, death, rebirth, independence, solitude, inspiration, creativity, leadership. I have no clue. Mother Earth, simplicity, sensitive, and detoxification. So that's exactly what you need to do. Detox that sacral chakra from any outdated belief systems that you may be holding on to that maybe was instilled or rooted within you as a child. You could be harboring some very angry or resenting energy. Why? Because maybe you aren't getting the outcome and that you desire. And you need to learn to trust your intuition and remain present at all times there, Gemini. So that is your new moon in Gemini message. Geminis, have a great new moon, and I will talk to you soon.